So we're going to look at angles of polygons today. So a polygon is a closed figure with sides. So the polygon interior angle is where you have n minus 2 times 180. And this is where n equals number of sides. So if I were to have, like a quadrilateral, which is a four-sided figure, I'd have 4 minus 2 equals 180. The corollary to the polygon interior angle sum theory is a quadrilateral angle sum is 360. As you guys can see there, we have different polygon names. We've talked about these before, but just kind of a refresher on those. So we need to, I'm actually going to jump here a little bit to the regular polygon equal angle of polygon equilateral polygon. I'm sorry, I should have thought of this and put that up there before, but a regular polygon is all sides and angles are congruent. An equal angular, all angles are congruent. And an equilateral, all sides are congruent. So the nice thing is a regular polygon, all the angles and all the sides are congruent, so it's like a perfect one, right? If you have an equilateral, just because the sides are congruent doesn't necessarily mean that your angles are all going to be congruent. That's just something to note and take into account. So let's talk about example 1. Determine the measure of one angle in a regular octagon. So an octagon we know is 8 sides. So I have 8 minus 2 times 180, which is really 6 times 180, which is 1080. Now the thing is, I only want one angle. So if I want one angle and it's a regular, all the angles are the same, so I can divide that by the number of sides. So I'd have 1080 divided by 8 to give me 135. Now in example 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. I know those are not congruent, but for counting purposes, I needed to know. So I have 6 minus 2 times 180, which equals 720. So all of my angles here added together equals 720. So I have 2n plus, do my calculations here, 135 plus 62 plus 151 plus 140 and 6. 494. Subtract that off, I get 226. N is 113. So, a pretty simple concept. You're just adding all your angles together to equal the sum. Then we have exterior angles. Exterior angles, regardless of the polygon, is 360. All polygon exterior angles, 360 degrees. So again, whether it's a pentagon or an octagon, it does not matter. It is all the same. So on 3, I have 70 plus 3x plus 75 plus 65 plus 2x equals 360. So I have 5x plus 210 equals 360. 5x equals 150. X equals 30. And it doesn't ask me to find the angles, but just something to note, if you were to find those actual angles, you'd sub that back in. And this is all about polygons. So the polygon interior is that n minus 2 times 180. And then the exterior is any polygon has an exterior angle sum of 360.